See if it works. There it says starting. Oh, you can't see it. I feel like I have to whisper. It's so scary. It says the internet can totally see me. Hey, it's working. Okay. Say hi, everybody. I gotta talk. Okay, I think it's working. There's a delay, but that's okay. So my kids are totally at church. But I got it to work. Is it working? Can you hear me? Is everything good? Seems to work. I'm like nervous. Hi, Abby, Isla. Is it Nada or Nada Nasser or Nada? Nada. Abby Miller's Amy Mendenhall, Trish Purple Flower, and Jillian. Yay, it's working. And Emily Shepard. I'm just giving you all shout outs. Amber, Dawn. Your kids are in church too. This is the only time I could do it and not be bothered. Hi, Suzanne. Hello. Yes, I can see you. A plays. Thanks for joining it. I got my baby down here. This might be kind of short, but I'm just so glad that it's working. I'm so glad to be back from the social media fast. It was hard. I'm not going to lie. Hi, S. Bearden 10, and thank you, Dawn. And you just got out of church. That's awesome, Emily. Glad that you went. Alex is currently in, hi, Abby Miller's. He is in California, and his charger isn't working on his phone, so I haven't been able to call him or see what he's up to. All the kids are at church. Treyu is asleep, and my baby's right down here playing with toys. So, anyway, I'm just so glad this is working. When I was in Hawaii, it was hard to not want to get on and just post and scroll because I was on vacation. I didn't have 6 kids to take care of. Thanks, Mary. So I was having withdrawals from social media, and I was like, thank you, Abby. Hi, I am blessed. Greetings from Germany. I cannot believe you're watching in Germany. What time is it in Germany? Chattanooga. I sang a song called Chattanooga in a harmony group I sang in, Debbie. So I love the song Chattanooga. Is that in Tennessee? Where is Chattanooga? I don't know my cities very well. But so yeah, I was having social media withdrawals because I didn't have anybody to take care of, and I had time on my hands. So I was like, I need to go live, and I need to talk to people and answer any questions, because I wasn't able to answer any questions, when I was doing this social media fast. So here I am. Let them roll. I'm ready for it. You and Alex need to sing together. What should we sing? He always wanted me to sing with him, but he sings with all these ladies that are so good and so professional that I'm like, yes, it is in Tennessee. Yes. He sings with just these rock stars, and I don't want to bring him down. You know what I mean? And Balsam Lake in Wisconsin. Thank you, Emily, for saying I'm the best. I would get Kenya to show you guys, but she's so busy. I don't want to move her, or else I'll be holding her the rest of the time. The kids are at church. Treyu is asleep, and my baby's right here with me. I just wanted to take a minute by myself, because sometimes things come out of children's mouths that I can't control, especially when it's live, and I can't, stop them from saying something when it's live. So I was like, I just want to do it by myself for a minute. Anyway, thank you, Dawn, for saying that I sound great when I sing. Do you want me to sing you a song? The only one I can think of is Gives at the little stream. I got nothing. Anyway, oh, she's up. Here we go. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi, guys. Who's that pretty girl? Say hi. She likes watching herself. Who's that? Should we show them your teeth? I show them. She's reaching. Okay, look, can you guys see her teeth? They're coming. It's hard to see them. The trip to Hawaii was fun. Isn't she so cute? It was a lot of fun. It just was, like I said, I was having withdrawals from like my social media friends, and I was doing my social media fast, so it made it slightly, not boring, but I was like, oh, now I have no kids and I can have all the time in the world to talk to people and answer questions and reply. She's totally sticking out her tongue because she's not used to the teeth that are growing in. Say hi, big girl. Hey, Mindy. Glad you're here. Hi, Allison Sherman. Hi, Julia Bryant. Yay, I'm so glad it's working. We got 52 people watching, which is crazy. Thank you, M. Pavlov, for watching. Are you talking? Do I sing him a song? Oh, Esperantan, I'm sorry that you get bullied at school. You hang in there and be tough and let it roll off your back. Hi, Poodle Queen. Say hi, baby. Yes. Okay, I want you guys to see the bottom teeth. Do you see them? You see them coming in? I can't get it to show. Anyway, hi, Apple Seeds. Oh. Anyway, so if you're wondering, Alex is in California, and he just was doing another one of those special walks for suicide prevention. And my 4 kids are at church, and I sloughed to come home to talk to you guys for a minute just because I was like so nervous it wasn't going to work. So I had to prep. And then my baby's asleep. Xander's finger is looking good, Mary. It's just like it is going to scar right there. That wrinkle that's right there on your finger is gone. God, let's keep watching, but I need to go. Bye, A Plays. Hi, Rosie D, and hi, JC. Thank you for congratulating us on the 100,000. Like, nothing has changed really, but the fact that we reached that, I don't know why that's like such a big goal in the YouTube world, but for some reason it is, and we reached it, and it took a dang long time. So I'm just happy that this is finally working because I had to reset the whole computer last time when it was just a blank screen. Do you guys like my art wall? C21 Pilots concert. Oh, hi, Stacy Lane. What is the easiest, hardest age for you to handle kids? 19-month-old twins over here. Oh my gosh, you poor thing. Just get through age 3. Get past age 3, and then it'll be easier from age 4 on. So she's waving at you guys. Hang in there. Thoughts on the 2-hour block. I have 2 different thoughts about that, and I talked about that in the vlog today. My thoughts on the 2-hour block is, I'm like, dang it, because my kids like are taken care of and busy for 2 hours after sacrament, So I had like church daycare for them. But I'm also glad that it's only 2 hours, and now we have more of a chance to teach our kids church gospel principles at home, I was blessed for my obedience, I hope so. Can you wave? Can you wave? Wave. Come on. Can you do it? Can you show them how you can wave? Yes, Dawn, India is not afraid of the camera. That is for sure. She's like both me and her dad. Oh, there she goes. You guys see that? Can you wave? Say hi, guys. She's learning. Watch your hands. There she goes. You did it. Can you clap now? Thanks, Paula Bago or Bago. Clap. Can you clap? Yes! Yeah, that's my big girl. Clap, show him. Isn't she so big? Yay! I'm so proud of her. Yeah, that's my big girl. That's it. Isn't she so cute? Thanks, Sparkle Candy. You make my day. I watch you when I feel down because there's a girl at school that bullies me. Emily Shepard. Ignore her. Walk away, and you just be tough and you be you. Adana's knee. Do you know what? It's doing better, and now I'm wondering if that fracture was always there. It kind of makes me wonder if... Here, I'll keep her up here because she's a lot more fun to look at than me. I just got asked... Somebody saying, I'm so glad that Adana got her mojo back. I know, and she is growing up fast. So Adana's knee, she has a fracture right in her patella. I would show you right here in her patella. So it's just like this big crack in it. But when we had it x-rayed again a month later, it looks the exact same. And I was like, what the heck? And I'm wondering if, because somebody said, have her knee checked for a bipartite patella, which is something that affects the growth plates when you have active kids. And I'm like, well, crap, did I do this to her myself by having her in gymnastics? Did she always have this? But so I don't know if it was, I don't know. I really don't know what it is. But the biggest and most important thing is that it doesn't hurt. So that's good. Thank you. Is it Isla Marsden or Isla? Anyway, I know she's grown up super fast. She is 10 months old, and actually, what is the date today? October 21st. She's going to be 11 months in 4 days, you guys. So that is pretty crazy. Anyway, I'm probably going to head back to church here. Hi, Mandy. I didn't want Xander to say, Mandy, you suck. I don't know what he was thinking. I think he was puzzled, but I was like, what? And wasn't that when the screen was blank? Or I can't remember. Anyway, Nini Mormon lives in Arkansas. Julie, you give good advice to both the kids and us subscribers. I hope so. I mean, I'm in it, right in the thick of it with the rest of you. Mandy. We love Maddox. Say hi to Maddox. Trey was looking more and more like his dad. They all look like their dad. This one, I know some people say that Adana looks like me, and maybe she has some of my features, but at the end of the day, they all look like Alex. And I don't mind one bit. In fact, every time we go out, by Dawn, I get asked if they're adopted, which doesn't bug me because I know people are curious. I would be curious too. But when they're out with Alex, they don't get asked that question because they look like him. Huh? Say, I am an African. I look like my dad. If you do. Hi, Mikkel. And Trish Pepperflower, you're going shopping, girl? Go for it. Okay, so I want to know where you guys live. We've got about 30 people watching. Can you guys see the chatting? Can you guys all see that, or is it only me? Like, can you see who's typing on this? I can't. I have no idea. I'm not familiar enough with the live stream. How is Ari doing with preschool? Well, Ari keeps saying this week because he's out of school this week, because of fall break. So he's been saying, do I have to go to preschool this week? And I'm like, nope. And so I think he's loving the fact that he hasn't had to go. When he's there, he loves it. But sometimes he's got 2 different preschools and likes one more than the other. So it kind of creates confliction for him. Is that a word? It causes conflict because he loves preschool, but one teacher more than the other. And so he's always asking me which preschool he's going to. So this week he hasn't had it, so he's been super happy. So Michigan, London, I love being Nigerian. Our whole family listens to Alex's music. Thank you, Jillian. Oh, I love his music too. You live in Utah. Awesome. Aguero. I don't know how to say your first name. Senait. You're Dutch. Sparkle Candy. That's awesome. And nobody believes you that your kids are your kids, Rosie. Yeah, I know. You feel my pain. Let me scroll up and see if I can answer. Oh, Hiram, Utah. You're in Hiram, Mindy? I love knowing where you guys all live. In Wisconsin. The only thing I know about Wisconsin is Madison. And then, of course, that they're known for their cheese. Right? Is that right? Julia Bryant, you're adopted. You live in Washington. I don't sugarcoat anything. I think sometimes my parents wish that I did sugarcoat things. I think they're just like, oh my gosh, Julie, did you just say that? And I'm like, listen, that's what makes it more relatable, right? When things aren't sugarcoated and when you are told the good, hard, honest truth, even when it's hard to hear sometimes. You are the most real person on YouTube. Oh, I really appreciate that. And that's something I really strive to be, is real. And even Alex sometimes is like, you don't need to say that, or you don't need to do that. And I'm like, listen, this happens to everybody. And then when you show this stuff, it makes them relate to you more. It makes them, you become more of an endearing person to someone else when they can relate to you, just in my opinion. Anyway, in Kansas, Cheeseheads, Hot Springs, Arkansas, and Blackfoot, Idaho. You're moving to Utah, Mikkel? Yay! And Brigida, or is it Brigida? Ogden. Awesome. Thank you for watching, you guys. Oh, in Germany. That's right, Rosie. You were the one that sent us all those yummy, yummy treats. Oh my gosh. Yes, Mandy, Bonbon does freak out a little bit at some of the stuff I put out there. Like sometimes when I show garments, like when I showed the baptism of my little niece, my dad wasn't super happy about that because you're not exactly supposed to film. And I didn't film the whole thing. I filmed parts of it, and you're not supposed to film in church. But I'm like, what better missionary work is there than people that love and trust you, that, you know, when it's coming from me as opposed to something that they happen to see online that may or may not be the way it's done. That's just my opinion. But I'm also kind of a renegade, and I'm not a huge rule follower, which has gotten me in big trouble. But thanks for saying that you love how real we are, Mikkel. I think it's refreshing as well, because I know that I don't like to watch the people that are fake and that, you know, don't say it how it is. I mean, there's class and there's tackiness, I think, with being real, but I really appreciate that. Have you tried the new cotton stretch garments? No, I need to try new garments. I'm still wearing maternity garments. If you don't know what garments are, why does this always happen in the live stream? These are garments. So it's like a little shirt that you wear underneath your clothes, and they're like little shorts that you wear underneath your pants, and they just represent covenants that you make in our holy temples as members of the Church of Jesus Christ. So it is better to watch the real YouTubers. So anyway, for you, those of you that are watching that aren't members of the Church of Jesus Christ, I'm trying really hard not to say Mormon, because we've been counseled to use the proper term of the church as opposed to saying Mormon. But it's hard. Oh, so you guys can see each other's messages, right? Looks like you can. Speaking of them, just need to say I love your parents' podcast. You're listening to my parents' podcast. You want to hear more about my mom, I will tell her. I mean, there's so many more stories coming up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, my mom and dad have a podcast. I should get my phone. Should I vlog? Should I vlog us doing it? Let's try it, because I just want you guys to like see your little comments here. It's so cool. Okay, I'm vlogging and we're live. These are the messages from everybody. That's how I read them. Try them, you love them. Okay, I'll have to try them. And it's called Cotton Stretch. Okay. And so I wanted to show you guys this podcast. If you go to this is an app. I'll show you. It's called Anchor. It's this little purple one right there. Anchor. On that, if you download that app and you go to Notes from John with a Babble from Bon, that is my parents' podcast. And it just talks about my dad's stories of his adversity through life. Have we been to CVX Live, like April Orgel's family? We have been once, but not for the Boyer Family Jewels. Didn't exist then. It was just Alex's YouTube page. You started watching vlogs when you were stuck in the hospital, and now you're addicted. Aww. We should go. I haven't been invited, but it's fine. I got so many kids that it's hard. It's hard to think about going to one of those. And what do you do with your kids? Is it on Apple Podcast, Ashley? We've been waiting for it to get on Apple. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to tell my dad. Oh, your family is so messed up. I don't believe that, Dawn. You're doing great. You hang in there. Hi, Diamond Watson. Bye, Emily. Anyway, I can't believe I've been talking now for almost 20 minutes. I'm like sweating because I've been nervous. I probably should head back over to church to go to Relief Society for a little bit. And I can't believe my baby's been sitting here playing this whole time, which is amazing. But I'm so glad this worked. Thank you guys so much for watching. Are there any other questions before I leave? Now that I think it's working and I know what to do, I will try and do this more often. Do you think? Should I? I mean, do you guys like it? So I guess I'll see you soon. Keep checking in. Yes, Michaela is saying sometimes you say something and you offend someone when you're trying to be straightforward. Yes, and you need a shout out Mac X. That's your shout out. Thank you guys. Thank you, Suzanne and Pam and Mindy and Mandy. We love you guys. Let me have Kenya tell you goodbye. Here, big girl. Can you say goodbye to everybody? Thank you for saying my kids are sweet. Okay, okay. Turn around. They want to see your pretty face. Hey, look, right here. Look. Say bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye, Nick. Yes. Bye-bye. Okay, over now. I'll try again when Alex gets home because this was fun. And my kids love going live. I just have to watch their mouths. Thanks, you guys. I love you all.